All right, picking up where we left off on page 2. So you guys should just be continuing where you left off, with the exception of you should have completed these 2 problems and checked them with the answer key. If they were wrong, you should not have just changed them. You should have gone back, retried your work, and see what you messed up on. So now we're going to talk about how to subtract polynomials. Subtracting is going to be slightly different than adding. Where adding, you just got to drop your parentheses and combine like terms. When we subtract, we're going to write them without parentheses by distributing the -1. So you can't just drop them like we did before. Here there's a -1 to distribute, and we'll show you in the example. And then combine like terms. So what we mean with this is we talk back up here, there's a 1 to distribute, but that doesn't change anything. And there's a 1 to distribute, but that doesn't change anything. Well, here, same thing here, there's a 1 to distribute, so it doesn't change the first set of parentheses. But then there's a 1 here, but this is a -1 that you need to distribute to the 3 terms. So a negative times a positive gives you -1x cubed. A negative times a negative gives you a positive 8x squared. And then a negative times a positive gives you a -11. So with subtracting, you have to distribute that -1 from your subtraction sign, because you are not just subtracting this first term, you're subtracting all 3, and you need to do that by changing the signs of all of those terms in the second set of parentheses. Now go through and combine like terms, but remember we want to be in standard form. So we want to look for the largest exponents first, which I start with the x to the 3rd, and then look for any like terms. So I have another x to the 3rd, 2x cubed minus 1x cubed. Well, 2 minus 1 is 1x cubed. Remember, you do not need the 1 in front. You can just write x cubed, your choice. So after the 3, we need the next largest. If you look at your terms left, the next largest is an x squared. Look for any like terms. I have another x squared term. Notice I'm circling or underlining those signs that go with it so that we know how to combine them. So this is, I have a positive 5x squared, and I'm going to add 8x squared. So 5 plus 8 is 13x squared. Then I'm going to look at my remaining terms. My next largest is this -3x because the exponent is 1. If I look at my remaining terms, I don't have any like terms with that one, so I'm just going to bring down -3x. And then that leaves me with my last term, -11. So 1x cubed, or just x cubed, plus 13x squared minus 3x minus 11 is the subtracted polynomials in standard form. So distribute the -1 and then combine like terms and put them in order. Largest to smallest. You are going to try these 2 once again and check with the key. Okay. There are 3 more down here for more practice. I do not want you to do 2 or 3. I only want you to try number 1. Once you try it, these directions are different. You're going to try it, and then you're going to check with your teacher instead of the answer key. I want to see how you did on this one. Okay? The rest of them on this page that were you try, you should have checked with the answer key, with the exception of this one. And 2 and 3, you're going to cross out.